So today we are taking a little trip down to the adorable town of Sisters, Oregon.
That's right. And if you have been paying attention to some of our other videos, you might know that Miss Shannon here is a born and raised native of Sisters.
This is very true. I grew up in the little town of Sisters. When I was there, it was population like 911. And when you grow up in a small town, you just want to get out of the town. But now that I'm a little bit older.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. It's kind of making me look at it again.
It's definitely got a call to it. It's got some amazing qualities to it, and we're going to explore those right now. So stay tuned.
So Sisters is one of the fastest growing towns in Oregon at the moment, and the current population is 2,761, and probably in the 2020 census it will hit 3,000. The city was founded in 1946 and is named after the Three Sisters Mountains.
That's hope, faith, and charity for those who don't know the names of the mountains. I don't know. Anyway, point is, the Sisters sits at the base of those mountains, and it is at about an elevation of 3,100 feet. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and talk about those views. They never get old.
Never.
Day in, day out, those mountains are just always awe-inspiring.
And those aren't the only mountain peaks that you can see from Sisters. There's about 6 to 7, depending on the weather and where you're at in town, that you can see.
And if the views aren't enough, the city itself is nestled within a beautiful, old-growth ponderosa forest, sprinkled with meadows here and there. And then White Shoes Creek is also running right through it. It's like the scene out of a fairy tale or something.
It's pretty good. So let's talk about the highlights. So Sisters is a touristy town. The good news is there's so much to do here, recreationally speaking. The not so good news is, because I really don't like saying bad news, is that tourism is vital to the economy of Sisters. There are stores, restaurants, lodging that are dependent on those visitors coming to town. Although recently, Laird's Superfood, Three Creeks Brewing, and also Sisters Coffee Company are 3 of the largest employers in town, and coincidentally, they are food manufacturing based, not tourism based.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice when driving through downtown is the quaint charm of that downtown corridor. In many ways, it's a town straight out of the Old West, and it still looks that way for the most part. The tourist shops feature some of the most quintessential touristy things, but there's so much more to this town than that. You like golf?
Great! For a town that only has 3,000 people, we have 3 golf courses. We have 2 in Black Butte and 1 in Aspen Lakes.
You like fishing?
Head on down to the most legendary, native, fly fishing only water, the Metolius River.
You like hiking, biking, camping, and more?
Forget about it. Sisters is surrounded by the Deschutes National Forest.
You like skiing, snowboarding, and winter sports?
Hoodoo Ski Area is only 20 minutes up the hill, and it's far smaller crowds on that mountain than you'll find in Bend, and it's also steeper, deeper, and cheaper. Sisters
is also flanked by great resort areas. We've got Black Butte Ranch area, we've got Subtle Lake Lodge, we've got Camp Sherman, as well as other hotels, motels, and lodges that are in town that all provide lodging for the many tourists that it sees every year. Talking about events, here are 3 key events that you must know about when talking about Sisters.
Number 1 would be the Sisters Quilt Show. It draws people from around the world, quilt enthusiasts that are coming to Sisters to see these amazing works of art. They are not your normal quilts, I'll just say that, okay? They're pretty impressive. The Sisters Rodeo is probably the largest draw for Oregonians. It's a great time to get your cowboy on and catch some classic rodeo action, and also the parade is pretty awesome.
Don't miss the parade.
Don't miss the parade.
The last thing is the Sisters Folk Festival. It happens in September and is a weekend-long festival with folk artists, performers from all over the world coming into town, and they play basically all over town in venues spread out across the entire city of Sisters. It's really fun. Great weekend to come check out. Okay, a quick note on Sisters schools. They're great, and they have their own dedicated for a school, town of this size, they have their own dedicated elementary, middle, and brand new high school. And because the town is so small, most kids can literally walk or ride to school, which is awesome.
All right, so logistically speaking, Sisters is only 25 minutes from Bend, 20 minutes from Redmond. So if there's any shortcomings in town, you need more shopping, you need more groceries, it's just a quick jaunt away.
But in all reality, Sisters has a little bit of everything you need. We've got the local brewery, we've got the athletic center, we've got a movie theater, which is a big deal, right?
I didn't have that when I was there.
Great parks and schools, and an abundance of recreational opportunities just everywhere.
Sisters is such a vibrant community, and so many people visit there, and they always wonder what it would be like to live here.
But thanks to COVID, lots of people actually are trying to move to Sisters because heck, if you can work from home, why not live where you want to live? And who knows, maybe that person is you.
Thanks for watching, and to learn more about Sisters neighborhoods, check out this new video right over here. All right, if you enjoyed this content, please hit the subscribe button and smash that like button.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.